Hello and welcome back to AM Buffalo. We are still here at the National Comedy Center, and I am so excited because Journey and I get to talk about someone that is everyone's favorite. We get to talk about Betty White. Journey, oh my gosh. Where do we even start with Betty White? Can you just take us on this journey?
Well, you said it. I mean, I've never encountered anyone who doesn't love Betty White.
Yes.
She's one of those very
Mayor of
unique.
Hollywood.
Yeah, she's one of those very unique figures in Hollywood and comedy history that was so beloved in any role she played and made everyone around her better, but also stole every scene she was in. So when she passed, of course, the National Comedy Center looked through its archives and made a presentation of just some of the highlights of her career, and we see people every day stand in front of this case and, you know, have these great chuckles of remembrance of some of the great roles that she really owned so well. She is the only woman to have won Emmys in all of the comedy categories. So, you know, she won the Emmy for Best Supporting Actress, of course, in the Mary Tyler Moore Show, for Lead Actress in The Golden Girls, and then she even won an Emmy for her appearance on Saturday Night Live. Think about who she's up against when she's hosting Saturday Night Live. Like, this is somebody who, when she takes part in anything comedic, she takes it from, you know, a 6 to a 10. She's like an amazing natural at the craft, and not many people know that she also contributed behind the scenes. She made an impact on comedy that wasn't just on camera, and she also made an effort to elevate women and minorities in roles that were producing and directing and on camera at a time when no one was really doing that. So she's kind of a hero of representation as well. And there's no one better to celebrate for the National Comedy Center than Betty White.
Yeah, you're talking about 7 decades. Iconic. She paved the way, like you said, for so many women in television. What does it mean to have this here?
Well, as the hometown of Lucille Ball, another one of these figures that is almost inexplicably beloved, right, to this day, it is fitting that we're celebrating Betty White, where I ran into a kid who was 19 years old the other day here in the museum who was just raving about how much he loved Betty White. And we see that with Lucille Ball. It's one of these things where their comedy is so memorable and touches so many hearts and creates so much laughter and good energy that it's almost, you know, there aren't words really for it. But the National Comedy Center, that's what we do. We're reverent for comedy's history. We want people to learn about who the greats were, and we feel like Betty White is in a category like Lucille Ball. She's someone you should know, regardless of your age or when you grew up. But we also present it in a way that is so much fun. So you're enjoying her clips, you're laughing along the way.
I love that laughter and new. And along the lines of new, there's so many great things that are happening. Take a look at this.
Talk about a big year, right, for the National Comedy Center, for Lucy, for Jamestown.
Yes, this has been a year where we have seen feature films from the likes of Aaron Sorkin, starring Nicole Kidman and Javier Bardem, being the Ricardos. Amy Poehler has now been nominated for an Emmy for her work with the documentary Lucy-Desi, and she spent a week here in our archives with the National Comedy Center team to learn about Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz and their lives and legacies. And it's also the year of the 70th anniversary of what is arguably the most successful sitcom of all time, I Love Lucy.
What do you want to spotlight more than anything?
Well, there's never a bad time to visit the National Comedy Center because there's 37,000 square feet of exhibit space covering all of comedy's history and present day. We're launching 2 new exhibits this summer, one celebrating the great Carl Reiner, but also 30 years of late night, 30 years later, an immersive theater-style experience celebrating Johnny Carson and The Tonight Show. So you are actually enveloped in a celebration of Johnny Carson's reign as the king of late night, and it's all here, launching this month.
So one of the things here at the National Comedy Center that I found very interesting is the Blue Room. It's not for the kids, but it's also very interesting to say that it's important for comedy. It's important not to leave it out. So it's definitely something to see.
That's right. When we built the museum, we didn't want to censor the very art form we're celebrating, but we also wanted it to be something that families could enjoy. So Western New York Family Magazine called us a must-see destination for families with school-age children. Your kids will love it. However, the lower level of the museum is called the Blue Room, and this is an entirely uncensored experience in comedy, where you see some of the most controversial or boundary-pushing material of all time. But we also facilitate in that space conversations about censorship and what is going too far, if there is such a thing.
Yes.
And there's no better place to take that exploration and learn about what words were dangerous in different time periods, or what clips, had the censors going nuts at different times in our history. From Lucille Ball depicting a pregnancy on television, which, believe it or not, was controversial, to Ali Wong performing her latest special as pregnant. So there's a lot to see in the Blue Room, and it's pretty exciting.
If folks come out here, they fall in love with the National Comedy Center, and they say, you know what, I have to come back. What's the best way they can take advantage of repeat visits?
The best way to take advantage of coming back to the National Comedy Center is to join as a member. Everybody who walks out the door says, we have to come back, and we have to bring 10 friends.
Yeah.
So the membership to the National Comedy Center gives you unlimited admission to the National Comedy Center year-round.
Yes.
And so during your winters in Western New York, you can spend hours, if not days, here. During your summers, you can have a nice visit to Chautauqua Lake and have a cocktail over Lake Chautauqua when you're done here at the museum.
Yeah.
And we really encourage people to join as members because we're a non-profit cultural institution. We're a non-profit, no one's making money on this. We've raised the money to build this, and it's the congressionally designated cultural institution to celebrate and preserve our comedy's heritage.
Oh, and speaking of new, oh my
Yes.
gosh, Emily, there's something else coming here next week.
Lucy-Fest, August 3rd through the 7th. We'll have all the details after this quick break. And
Oh, we might have some tickets, but we can't tell you. We're not going to tell.
not
just
until
yet.
after this break.
Yeah.
So stay with us. You're watching AM Buffalo.